Hello everybody and welcome back to Dungeons 3. So in the first episode all that we did was beat the very first mission. And we're just going to move on to the second one, which as you can see here will actually have units that we can use. Treasury, Gobbler Farm, Hideout, Orc, Goblin, and Naga.
To build a small power base in its vaults. Her first dungeon.
Yeah, so you get your actual first dungeon. There'll probably be a video at the start as well. So yeah, the first mission was really completely different from the whole game. There's no stealth. There's no one unit going in. At least not from what I've seen. Like, maybe there's a later mission where it does something like that too.
From a heavy metal concert.
What? What have I done? Oh no! I've fallen to evil again. Father will be beside himself. He was right when he said, you either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Although, in a way, it was fun to be evil. Burning things, pillaging, and showing those nasty goody two-shoes where the hammer hangs. They just look down at me anyway. My revenge will be terrible.
While Tanya was delivering a typical villainous monologue, something happened around her. From the depths arose a pulsating crystal, filled with the magic-savvy evil's power. A dungeon heart. Not to be confused with those dungeon hearts from other games. We don't want to be sued again.
Hello, greetings. What seems to be your boggle?
Secret mental messages were exchanged between Talia and the mentally savvy evil's crystal. We could explain this in detail at this point, but that would require a 3-hour monologue on my part, and I am definitely not being paid enough for that.
Right then. I will make these people suffer for mocking me. Father's henchmen never liked me anyway, and always insulted me, calling me pointy-eared. It's time for my well-deserved revenge!
The game logic internalizing evil had given Talia an assignment.
Alright, so
Out there on the surface,
when that was
she
going
was
down,
in
I thought to
good
myself,
places, in urgent need of destruction.
it's kind of
No problem.
a weird
I'll take
thing
care
that
of it.
right now we're
I
supposed to be in
am
the orphanage.
Evil army.
In like the first one,
The strategically
unless I don't
well-versed
remember it
evil did
correctly,
not send
we
its
were
new general into battle alone.
she was supposed to open a
Dungeon had to be
orphanage.
built, and creatures
And
hired
that's our
to
dungeon
provide her
heart.
with a powerful army. Of course,
It's
the
just sorry, it's just kind of
sophisticated
strange.
evil already knew which way
we're just
to
gonna
win
dig
in
out
the dungeon.
a spot for our
should it be
stuff.
hit by short-term memory
Oh,
loss,
that's how
it
you
could
leave the dungeon.
effortlessly look up things in the fabulous
Oh, that's a lot of gold. I'm just gonna dig out another spot here.
The bustling evil had discovered a room in the underground.
So what do I have here? I can build the treasury right now. Make this my treasury. And I can do research. I have to research all the stuff. See, you will get more options here and more options here. I know there's undead at the bottom. There's demons to the right, and then there's just like
But that would change. After all, this evil
don't really know how to
crusade
describe
had
them. There's
only
like
just
orcs and
begun.
naga, giant, things like that on the left. My personal favorite was the undead, definitely. So I'm gonna upgrade. I'm gonna get the hideout and make. Oh, is that a gold vein? That is. Damn. I'm not gonna make it right there then. All right, build out another section here. What is this? Increase the creature's armor level a little. Alright. Bud. I should have made this my treasury. Alright, I'm gonna change it around a little bit. I'm gonna make this a treasury so that they don't have to go nearly as far. Kitchen doors. This is fucking rooms. Okay. I'm gonna make this room, the Horde room, or whatever it's called. Orc and Goblin. The hideout, that's what it's called. That should be enough. Then I'll spawn in a couple guys, maybe a Goblin. And an Orc. Alright. I'm gonna build up a little bit more of a hideout. Because I'll need more people for this. I'm gonna try to research. I need more research points, so I have to go out into the world and actually research it, I'm pretty sure. But I also need more little snots to get more gold. Making them rooms. Need more gold. Why is there 3? You guys got 2. Okay. Payday already. They haven't even done anything. They walked into my dungeon. I don't think I should pay them for that. Treasury. Hideout. Yeah, there's nothing else I need for that. But I will need to get gobblers. Oh. I'm gonna dig out this a little bit more. What do I need to upgrade my little snots? More money. Money is what I need. Money for that. Money and research for that. So to get research points, you go up to the top of the world, and you go to a place like that, and once you take over it, it'll give you 150 every 75. I'm assuming seconds. I don't know what else it would be. There's a whole bunch of different things around the map. This is another one, and that's another one. And we'll go back down here. Oop, I don't want to mind that. Now, just gotta build a gobbler farm. Give me some gobblers. Mine up that as well. I don't need to get guys yet. I would make them just in case, but there's nothing for them to fight or nothing for them to actually do. Oh, he's not being very happy right now. He's hungry. He's getting hungry and he's getting sleepy. Try and build my gobbler farm. Alright. So I should have some. Yeah, I should have some people taken down here. That'll increase my gold. So I have a gobbler farm. No gobblers yet, though. Oh, do I want to dig that out? No, I don't. Not yet. Shurgak. You're gonna take this. Alright, now he's Shurgak the Well-Armed. I gave him a tome, which just increases his armor. Maybe a little bit tankier in battle. Hopefully he doesn't die. Well, sleep then. Why are you complaining about sleep and then you're not even getting some sleep? Alright, I need... Okay, I got a couple gobbler. I got a gobbler. I have 2 more incoming. Oh, so every tile is a gobbler. Might as well make this one part of it as well. %, not bad. Let's see if that will make it 100% effective. Hey, sure guy. Oh, he's gonna go eat some, isn't he? Go ahead, go eat. Eat up. No, you're hungry. Oh, you're sleepy too, though. He's sleepier than he is hungry. Alrighty. Well, not really too much else to do yet, so I'm gonna summon some people. Orc. I have the inconspicuous skill. What is an inconspicuous skill? Let's figure out real quick. I'm curious as to what these guys will actually do. Creatures. So these are all the creatures. We're just gonna go to the ones we actually have. Goblins are such puny creatures that they are underestimated and ignored by opponents, well, at least as long as there are other targets available. So like, okay. Oh yeah, they need alcohol too, don't they? But we don't need that yet because it's still like we're still in the second mission. You need to get like a brewery as well for anything that's horde related. So I got a lot of chickens now. I'll get another goblin, why not? What is it, F3? Yeah, F3 picks up all your things. I'm gonna throw them all outside. And so it's a very different game when you're outside. You actually control it more like an RTS. So we're gonna first take out this spot. Hopefully we can do it. We don't have much going for us here, honestly.
Beams of light met the dauntless evil's creatures. They briefly squinted at the disgusting brightness.
Oh yeah, this will be
Finally,
easy.
they grinned, satisfied. At last, they were able to carry the battle to the
no
good
worries.
people, and were
Those
not
two little
limited
guys
to
are not
protecting
gonna be a
themselves
problem.
in a dungeon, as is the case with other representatives of the genre.
Follow me, sons of Rohan. I
Sons
lead
of
my
Rohan.
vicious hordes.
This game is literally filled with
Huggers
just
and
references.
The armies of
References
evil
after
recalled those
references.
disgustingly good places that had survived the destruction of Twistram. The ice-cold hand, I mean evil, would deal with it
Can
immediately.
use that ability.
Oh, day!
Yeah. Okay, that was easy to take this. One of my guys is actually below half, so he needs to heal up. When these guys die, they die. There's no getting them back, except for I think if you get one of the undead buildings, you can bring them back to life. But you have to have the building up before they die.
Of evilness. Cracks formed on the surface, and something, yes, evil, rose from the depths. This evilness, in a practical spherical form,
Let's go back and
was the
heal a little
sweet
bit.
lava which flowed
Now that
through
we're
the
getting a little bit of
personified
income
evil's
for
veins.
research, we
It
can actually do
stimulated the
more
armies
stuff.
of evil and swelled
Mind you,
their
I'm just gonna
power.
grab
All this
Nega.
lofty blah blah without
that
any
doesn't matter
impact
right
on the
now.
game aside, it was another resource primarily or
Let me
exclusively
get some more little
used
snots.
for more powerful research. Delicious evilness flowed into the dungeon heart. And
That's a really
filled
good one.
with
Upgrading
power.
her is actually so
New
good.
research was thus made available, which would help
Oops.
the dungeon to even greater power. The impatient evil immediately
Oh, I forgot that you can't.
began to research
It
something.
makes me up switching between the like up top and down here, because then there's just different controls for everything. Let's just move those out of the way.
Yeah, what is going on here? I feel a disturbance in the force.
The deeds of the conspicuous evil and its henchmen had not gone unnoticed. As a matter of fact, even a blind man could see the destruction they left behind.
What is this? Reduce the
As idiotic
wage of the
heroes do,
creature.
they sent out a small patrol.
Let's
to
throw it on
scout
Sure
the
Gak
area.
again.
Move out, men. Have a look around and report back to me. While I would love to accompany you myself, I'm currently teaching myself to play the ukulele.
Alright, so there's 2 guys coming for me? That doesn't seem like a lot. Come on, guys, heal up. I can get 2 Naga now. Oh, so yeah, that'll be so much better. So they can actually just heal. Shergak the Frugal. Oh, did it take away from his other one? Creatures. No, that's not the one. Let's look at our creatures. Frugal. That doesn't matter. Alright, so they're getting hungry. Conquer the good locations, destroy the guard buildings. So those are the guard buildings, and those are the good locations. So we gotta take it all.
Wasn't that the Staggering Pony Tavern? By the goddess, I won't be getting any more roast pork there.
Alright, so there's gonna be 2 guys coming in. Not a problem.
Command me.
Come on in.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Yes, they have, and they're going to be met with death.
For evil.
Okay. We're gonna go back to the top.
You don't celebrate Christmas with people.
Oh, we got a whole bunch of level 2s now.
Celebrate it with your family.
So I'm gonna actually, while we're out here, I'm just gonna upgrade this a lot. Or actually twice apparently, because it goes up by a lot. So she's level 3 now. Does more damage. Has more health. She'll eventually get new abilities when you upgrade her enough. I don't know if what all the abilities are. I know what the next one is like it summons a couple, like the first thing you control on the missions. You get like a couple of those to summon. Alright, go for her. Alright, now go for this guy. So these guys are taking a little bit of damage, but they only take damage from like AoEs, I guess, because now the gunners.
Ow!
Where is she? Oh, she's right there in the front. Actually, I'm gonna go back and grab that real quick. I'm gonna go for this place next. It's just gonna be like a little guard tower, I think. Like, maybe there'll be a little bit of resistance. Don't know how much, mind you, but shouldn't be too bad, I think. Yeah, not so bad.
Ah!
So I'm just gonna kill that. The Naga are gonna be really helpful for the longer fights, especially like when you have to go further away from your place. You don't want to keep going back into the dungeon to actually heal up.
Bye bye, baby.
What are you? Creature slowly heals itself over time. Where is this guy? You grab that. Oh. You grab that.
Yeah, sure. It's Christmas.
Payday.
Nope, they just took my money.
Ow!
Nothing should really ever die, though. I don't imagine me losing anybody unless there's like a big fight at the end. But the enemies don't do enough damage to actually affect me too much. I'm gonna upgrade her one more time, though.
The Island of the Good was mercilessly overrun by the strategically savvy evil's hordes and turned into an evil island. Soon,
Excuse me.
more
Alright.
evilness would be bubbling
Well, we
to
could
the
sit here and heal for a second, but I'm just gonna move out.
Excellent. Even better than in Dungeons 2. Not that I'm out to plug
The
it or its
Frugal.
fantastic add-on or anything.
The Regenerator. Nope.
armies of evil here? Damn it all, how did that happen? Time to call out the heavy guns. Right, men, get ready to attack in waves.
Excuse me, sir. Wouldn't it make more sense if we attacked all at once?
Where's the fun in that? Wave after wave, that's a strategy for real men.
Thanks to the enemy's limited
That's-
tactical finesse,
Yeah,
their
that's
destruction was
pretty much how
virtually
games work.
unavoidable. So it was time
Just
to
attack
decorate
one by one.
for the victory celebration, to get the beer and hire the orc dancers. Okay, maybe not orcs. I shudder at the thought.
They're going to be child's play. Leave them to me. I mean, hold them back and let them hit you while I deal with them.
Pretty much how that works as well. This game's really realistic on that fact. Kill 'em. Alright, now we should wait for a little bit and heal up. We can do that while attacking
Enemies
this.
have entered the dungeon.
Oh,
Hey, where does this lead? We should take a closer look.
The first heroes had discovered the not-so-well-hidden evil's dungeon and now entered its depths.
summon
Of course, the insidious
orc,
evil had
an
already
undead,
prepared
another
a
orc.
despicable
a
reception.
nega.
for
I don't know why I
them.
said undead. That was really not close actually at all. Chance for critical slightly. Okay,
What do you
these
want
guys
me to
are healing up a little bit. That doesn't matter. Let's just make it to the next place, which will be. Well, this will be a tougher fight. No, actually, I don't think it'll be the tough. It's the second mission. I think this is more all really based around story anyway. The campaign does not feel hard at all. Alright,
Bye-bye.
yeah, so they got taken out, no problem. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. Not like I'm ever going to use the guys who are in there, because I'm going to beat the game just with these people. Finish it up. Alright.
And stay down.
Upgrade her again.
The power flows
Alright.
through my veins.
Yeah, so she summons like a lot of these little guys.
An old man with a beard and a sleigh and reindeer
You actually do.
shows up.
Oh, they just do damage. Little creatures.
The good camp has been destroyed. Victory is ours. Evil is victorious. Good thing I switched sides.
And so it was that the good camp was destroyed by the battle-wise evil's army.
Alright.
Now it was time to take over all of the good islands. But that would be a cakewalk. Easy as stealing candy from a baby.
Oh.
Candy from a baby? Simple, I ask. Ever tried it? The screaming and crying and fetching their parents and family as reinforcements, and those little beasts bite pretty damn hard. Not that I have any personal experience, of course.
The ultimate, chaotic, absolute,
yeah.
whatever
There's
evil will be
not real much
happy.
challenge yet.
I am.
I don't know if it's gonna be like a continuous
Father
thing
is
where it's
gonna
like
be
it's just gonna be easy because it's
so
campaign,
angry.
or if it'll like amp up.
Do you
Imagine we'll have like a little bit of difficulty later on. I hope so.
It'll be good. You had dedicated
Where did I spawn
yourself
again?
to the light.
There's a spot
Stop
that I
and
actually
really
spawned in at.
think about your deeds.
Can you please just stop with the golem thing? We already had too many Lord of the Rings gags in the last two games. Enough is enough.
Yeah, exactly. Just shut
Oh,
it,
that's where he
good
was.
me.
That's where we jumped in
Talia
as the
and the
first shadow.
destructive evil's army had succeeded in destroying Twistrum and the surrounding
Oh, it shows
area.
all my things, even though
Good.
I only
no
used.
longer existed in this
Or no,
land.
is that everything?
Why?
I don't think
What
so.
the hell happened here?
Apparently, not quite all of the good guys were defeated. The Dwarven King Grimly, an old drinking buddy of Tanos the Paladin, was just touring the country with his exorbitantly large army.
It's not
to
that
ensure
large.
everything
It's just
was
larger than
normal.
ours.
Thank God, the foresighted evil had provided for this contingency. The dungeon heart was charged with evilness and enough energy to act as a teleporter. For Talia, of course.
Ooh, good. Then all the best, brave warriors, and stop them! Right! I'm out of here.
With a plop, Talia dissipated and disappeared to a faraway
They would have been able to beat
and
that.
safe place.
Oh, we would have so been
The
able to
rest
beat
of the
it.
sacrificing evil creatures looked astonished as their general fled, but only for a moment, as they already found themselves facing an unpleasant army of good.
This is the work of that damn pointy-eared wench. I always warned Thanos that those miserable dark elves couldn't be trusted. Criminals, the lot of them. But enough is enough. I'm going to find that shifty wench and use her ears as bookmarks.
We would have been able to beat that. If she stayed and fought, they should have made the army a little bit bigger. Because the AoE on her ability would have been enough to take them out. Especially because the fight went on long enough that she would have been able to get multiple of them off.
Gehenna Stones. After leaving the vestiges of
Alright, did
Crystal,
we get everything?
Talia
Collect a total of 1,000 evil in the
in
mission.
ruins.
Yeah.
Talia, the Dark Elf, had turned to evil and laid the fatiguing the Gehenna Stones. After leaving the
Alright, well,
vestiges of
that's it for that episode. And
Talia
the next one we're
set
going
out
to get
for the
to is
Gehenna
the Gehenna Stones.
They served as seals to keep the shadow of absolute
And
evil.
we're going to get
The shadow of
Vortex,
the Gehenna
Workshop,
Stones.
Tinker's
After leaving
Cave,
the
Guard
vestiges of
Room,
Crystal,
and Imp.
Talia set out for the
But thank you for
Gehenna
watching, everybody,
Stones.
today, and I'll see
They
you guys
served
next
as
time.
seals to keep